Please. My name is Jessica and welcome to Makeup.misfit. So today's update for Alice in Wonderland, it's not necessarily going to be the best, but I am making progress, and honestly in the end that is really all that matters. So let's just go through the products that I've been working on, and of course we're starting off with the oldest. We are starting off with the infamous MAC Double Gleam Highlighter. My goal has been to hit pan in this baby, and I am still nowhere near that. I honestly don't know if I'm going to have pan in this by the finale, which I do believe is in July. I have been wearing this every single day, but it feels very slowly but surely like we're making progress. The dip really isn't that deep, which is also kind of unfortunate because for wearing it as often as I do, I would have thought that the dip would have been a little bit deeper. So just with that, it kind of makes me feel like if I've been working on it for this long already, and I honestly don't remember what month I rolled this in, that the chances of me hitting pan by July, the finale, may not happen. If not, it is okay. You know, I'm very happy with the progress that I've been making on this just as is. So pan, no pan, I'm going to be happy and proud of myself by the end of this project with how much progress I've actually made on this highlighter. I love it, but I definitely won't need to repurchase it, that's for sure. So this is obviously still going to be in here, and like I said, probably in here until the finale, and that's okay. Another highlighter that I have been working on is the Becca Moonstone Mini Highlighter. This is in for Drink Me, which is the shrinking potion. So a mini or a full size, mini or travel size product. Now, my goal for this one was just to create a decent dip in this. I did not want to hit pan yet, but I didn't want to have just like a slight dip. Like I wanted something that was decent. Originally, I wanted to wait until I hit pan in the MAC highlighter before I started to reach for this, not knowing exactly how long that was going to take. So as of last month, I officially had 2 uses on this. I have used it a few more times, 2, maybe 3. I'm not really keeping track of my usages, but I am wearing it today mixed in with the MAC highlighter, so I might do that in the meantime. But I do think, and I don't know if I mentioned this last month, so I apologize if I did, but I feel like this might suit me better in the summertime because it is a little bit more golden, and I feel like on its own, I can still get away with it. It's very pretty still. I don't feel like it stands out too much. But I feel like it would just be better in the summer when I have a little bit more color to me, a little bit more of a tan. So I'm going to try and maybe mix it with this while I can for now, and then potentially just reach for this one on its own, like, you know, May, June, July, when I have a little bit more color to me, and hopefully be able to create some sort of dip in this before the end of the project. So then I have my Mad Hatter prompt, which is a product that you forgot about. For this one, I have this e.l.f. Lipstick stick, but I don't even actually know the name of it. And it's in the shade Natural. So again, I just wanted to completely finish this off. This is where we are. I am wearing it today. I'm not wearing it as often as I would like to, but my lips have been so extremely chapped, like they are right now, but it's not as bad, so that's why I put it on. But they have been so bad sometimes, and it's not even just like the dryness of winter, which is mainly what causes my lips to be dry. So I've been wearing a lot of Vaseline on my lips. So I really have not been wearing any sort of lip product besides that. So unfortunately, it's not getting the progress that I was hoping for because I figured I would be able to wear this like every day, even under another lipstick, just to get some sort of use on it. I'm doing it when I can. I do keep it with me in my purse, so you know, if I'm at work and I want to reapply it if I can, then I will. Because I have like one of those big tubs of Vaseline. I do want to purchase a mini one so I can bring it with me. But even when I'm at work, sometimes I don't even think about it because I'm just by myself. But yeah, we're not making the progress I was hoping for at this point. I honestly did think that I would be able to roll this out by now, but I do think that, you know, July's still a few months away. I think I can get this out before the end of this project, so that is going to be what my goal is. And then I have Wonderland Croquet. So to use a product for an entirely different purpose, because they used the hedgehog as a ball and a flamingo as the mallet or something like that. It's in here, but I'm not scrolling. So I decided to pull in the brown shade from my Chocolate Bonbons palette. I wanted to use this a total of 5 times and use it in my brows. I was sitting at 2 last time and I am still sitting at 2 uses. Part of that is because I had mentioned that it looked a little red in my brows, so I'm a little uneasy about trying to pull this in again, just in case it does that. But again, one of the biggest reason, honestly, is probably because I'm trying to hit pan in my Makeup by Mario palette, and those browns that I'm currently working on is what I'm using in my brows, and I think that's kind of overriding this right now, which is fine. I do think, if you saw that update a couple of days ago, I do think I'm very close. I'm like maybe halfway there, if not a little bit more. So I do think I'll be able to hit pan hopefully soon. And then I will reach the last 3 uses in this shade here to get this knocked out, more than likely after that. And that'll be well before this project is over anyways. So I do think that I'll be able to have this one out in the next couple of months. But unfortunately for now, we are still sitting at the 2 uses, but it's okay. And then last month, I rolled in one brand new prompt, which was off with their heads, so something with a cap or a lid, and I decided I was going to pull in my MAC Painterly paint pot, and I just wanted to create a habit with this of actually using it on my eyelids, using it as a base to help prime my lids, and I have not used it, maybe one time, maybe. So this is still staying in. I just don't remember. So I'm going to try and remember to use this, but I just don't think about it, to be honest. And I think because I've gone so long without really priming my lids that it's just not something that crosses my mind because it's an extra step. But I do want to get into using this a little bit more. Yeah, it looks just like that, which is basically what it looked like last month. Like I said, maybe I used this once. And that's a big maybe. So unfortunately, there are no rollouts. Everything will be in here for a little while longer, but that's okay. It happens sometimes. I'm going to try and focus in as much as I can on these products over the next little bit. The ones that I feel like I can really get some progress on, hopefully like this e.l.f. lipstick, and get in, try to remember to use the paint pot. And then the highlighters, they are what they are. I've been using them every single day. So hopefully, maybe with this one, pairing it with the MAC one, I might be able to get a little bit more usage on it and show a little bit more of a dip and get that rolled out before the end of the project. But we'll just have to see how it goes. So stay tuned if you are interested in watching the next update to see where I end up. And hopefully I can get something rolled out and roll something else in at that point. But that is it for now. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I appreciate you, and I will see you guys all later. Bye.